love for my nation is boundless. My love for my people is endless. All I desire for my country is happiness. Let me be the first person to wish you a special Happy Independence Day. We celebrate the day with utmost serenity and commitment because the Indian independence movement is studded with the contribution of many individuals who laid down their lives for the cause of India. Let this day unite every citizen of our great country with one mind and heart, working for the welfare of our nation. Good morning, everyone. Respected Chief Guest, Shri Danesh Kumar Chabria, our most revered Chairman, Shri Rajlal Nichani, our Principal, Vice Principal, teachers and my dear friends. Welcome to the grand celebration of independence. Today, we complete 75 years of independence. It is our duty now to carry this spirit forward, that is, the sense of loyalty, equality, respect for everyone, kindness, compassion, honesty and love. Our nation's history is a remarkable one, and now as we look ahead, we must acknowledge the lives that we lost, but cherish and celebrate their fights and celebrate this day with pride. And without any further ado, let's start the celebration. Happy Independence Day, everyone. Thank you.
The essence of prayer is a period set aside to contemplate the Lord, listen to Him and allow Him to permeate our spirits. Let us all unite our minds and souls to seek His abundant blessings. We have Aradhya from the nursery department to lead us into prayer. To commence this auspicious day, I request you all to rise for the prayer.
Ram 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 Jai Ram 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 Jai Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram 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 Dashamukha Mardana Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram 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 Dashamukha Mardana Ram 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 Pasupati Ranjana Ram 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 Papa Vimochana Ram 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 Pasupati Ranjana Ram 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 Papa Vimochana Ram 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 Jai Ram 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 Ram.
Flag hoisting. A flag is a necessity for all nations. Millions have died for it. It is no doubt a kind of idolatry that would be a sin to destroy. For a flag represents an ideal. Irrespective of our culture, civilization, caste, creed and religion, the most important binding factor is our national flag. The tricolor symbolizes courage, truth and prosperity. May I request our chief guest to hoist the national flag?
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam,
सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् सुव्रजोष्णां पुलकितयामिनीं फुल्लकुसुमितद्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्. India is my country, and all Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country, and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers, and all elders, and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness.
Freedom and power bring responsibility, said Jawaharlal Nehru. On this day, our first thoughts go to the architect of this freedom, the father of our nation, M.K. Gandhi, who embodied the old spirit of India, held aloft the torch of freedom and lighted up the darkness that surrounded us. In the same spirit, I take immense pleasure in requesting our honorary chairman, a sculptor of determination and self-confidence, honor and value, Shri Rajlal Nichani, to deliver the Independence Day address.
Today is the 75th Independence Day of independent India. I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. But how did we get this independence? Many years ago, a barrister called Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was practicing law in South Africa. In the middle of the night, he was thrown out of a first-class compartment because whites only were supposed to travel in the compartment. So, as soon as he was thrown out, he decided that he is going to India and he is going to make India independent. And what weapon did he use to make India independent? He used the weapon of non-violence. He got support from leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru, Sri Vallabhbhai Patel, etc. And finally he succeeded in making India independent. On the 15th of August 1947, the first speech in the Constituent Assembly was made by Jawaharlal Nehru. Later on, we all got rights from the Constitution of India. And in the last 75 years, we have made tremendous progress in India in every field, be it education, be it industry, be it agriculture, be it software exports. But at the crux of the matter has been the contribution of teachers of India. Lakhs of engineering colleges, lakhs of medical colleges, lakhs of arts and crafts colleges were created where the teachers of India taught the students of India. These students came out and created industry, created the software export industry, and went abroad and settled down in many countries. These educated children of India are sending today $26 billion of inward remittance into India. Software has become the biggest export product of India. This has resulted in our GDP going to $2.6 trillion, which is the fifth largest in the world. USA is first, China is second, after that Japan, Germany, and then India. We have beaten Great Britain in gross domestic product. Our rulers who were ruling us today, we are higher than them in GDP. And in 5-6 years, we are expected to become the third largest economy in the world. The first will be USA, then it will be China, and then we will be. We will overtake Japan and Germany in the way. For this, full credit goes to the teachers of India, and I am very grateful to them. But whatever has been achieved in this country has been achieved by everyone. One particular political party or one particular class of people cannot claim to this. The educated, the uneducated, everybody has contributed to the development of India, and this has taken place because we got independence in 1947. But our country has progressed because the defense forces have protected our country. Every time there has been a war, our defense forces have saved us. And now our country is also under threat from within India. We have fights on the social media, we have fights through false agitations on the streets of India. So the intelligence department and the army has contributed to our country, and every state, every community in India is involved in the army and navy. So we are grateful to everybody in this country. Everybody has lost their children, their husbands, their daughters, sons in defending this country. We are very grateful to them. The future of this country is in the hands of you, the students of India. The more you get educated, the more you work hard, this country will progress more and more. I urge you to become good citizens of India, to pay your taxes, to work very hard and take this country forward. My best wishes to you. A happy Independence Day. Thank you very much.
It is my honor to welcome our chief guest for today, Shri Danesh Kumar N. Chabria. Born on 12th October 1968 in Chennai to late Shri Nandlal Chabria and late Mrs. Champabai Nandlal. He completed his schooling in Don Bosco Senior Secondary School, Chennai, and is a BCom graduate from Vivekananda College. A leader is one who lights the path to the impossible and takes those who follow to great heights. He became the secretary of Sindhi Multani Bankers Association at the young age of 19. Subsequently, he joined the Lions Club of Ennore, Tiruvatiyur, and went on to become its president after serving as a member and its secretary. Wings of flight, pillars of strength, and constant source of motivation for the school is the secretary of Sindhi Model School, Shri Danesh Kumar N. Chabria. His vision commands perfection, and he has acted as a catalyst in many success stories and is the motivating force for all the young students of Sindhi Model School. His valuable inputs to the students of Sindhi Model School have inspired them to achieve their goals. He has motivated the students by being a living example by sharing his expertise and knowledge. Shri Danesh Kumar N. Chabria, an illustrious educationist known for his empathetic concern towards society. He is a man of all seasons, respected and admired by people of all walks of life. His affable nature puts everyone at ease, and his very presence sends out positive energy. He is a symbol of simplicity.
Respected Chairman, Shri Rajalal Nichani, Chairman Emeritus, Mr. Nandlal Pokardas, Honorary Treasurer, Mr. Srichand Chabria, Principal, Ms. Victoria Ma'am, Vice Principal, Mrs. Padma Ma'am, teachers, parents, and my lovely children who are the future of tomorrow. Namaste to one and all. It is such a delight and a proud moment to be part of the 75th year Independence Day celebrations of our country being held in our Sindhi Model Senior Secondary School. Independence Day is an occasion to celebrate one's homeland, patriotism, and of course freedom. For families of soldiers, Independence Day is a day espousing patriotism and duty. But the day is also an emotional reminder of the sacrifices which come along with it. When the entire country is at home celebrating independence with family, shielded from external threats, the soldiers are away from their family, defending the country at its frontiers. What runs as an undercurrent to the experience of being a soldier or a member of a defense family is sacrifice. It is essential that we utilize this day to remember the struggles of our freedom fighters and appreciate the freedom that we have taken for granted. Our very own soldiers are protecting us at the frontiers. There is nothing more touching to those brave men than our appreciation and gratefulness for the tough lives they lived while protecting us. So we should learn to value our freedom. I am reminded of the inspiring address by John Kennedy when he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." As we celebrate our 75th independence with no end in sight yet, I am not going to let COVID-19 to dominate the narrative this year. Just like last year, Independence Day celebrations in school were so different. We used to have a colorful atmosphere with a lot of patriotic songs going on, a lot of performance by our students, and also the national anthem which was sung in chorus by each and every one, be it the students, the teachers, the parents, and we as management. So, but now we will commemorate with the physical presence of the limited number of participants today. But what can you do for your country? We were just talking about ask what you can do for your country. We only keep hearing this and maybe just removed from other year. But what should we do for our country? The following principles will help you in becoming a valuable and a contributing citizen. Dream big and ambitious. Have a goal in life. Dream about it. Have high ambitions. Yes, when you say dream, you have to get up to fulfill your dreams. It doesn't mean you just dream, you keep dreaming, It doesn't work out. So have big dreams, have ambitions, have goals of your life. Okay, now how do you achieve your goals, your ambitions? Hard work. There is no substitute to hard work. So always work hard in whatever activity you are doing. Give your heart and soul to it. You may have high ambitions or dreams in your life, but it can be successful only when you work hard to achieve it. Respect your teachers, parents, and elders. Make it a point to take the blessings of your parents, grandparents at home every morning before you leave home to go to the school, or maybe when you go to the office at a later date. When you are, actually working hard in life, you can definitely succeed with the blessings of the elders. So make it a point to take the blessings of your elders. Respect your teachers who are also parents to you, because they have been there with you right from your nursery days, and it's not only started from an alphabet of A, but now what you are is because of your parents, because of your teachers. So take their blessings also at school and obey to whatever they say, since whatever they say is for your benefit. Prayers. Do make it a point to visit your puja room once a day and offer your prayers, offer your gratitude to God for the wonderful things He's given you in life, for a good family, for a good life. See, there are many who still suffer without having any basic amenities in life. So when we are actually blessed by the Almighty, so we should express our gratitude to the Almighty. Be sincere and honest in whatever you do in your life without cheating. As the saying goes, honesty is the best policy. If you can do good for someone, kindly do it. But if you cannot do good for someone, but don't at least harm him. So be sincere and honest in whatever you do in your life. When you have a country filled with honest citizens, I am sure corruption will be reduced or maybe even eradicated from our country. Excel in the things you do in your life, be it studies or sports. You take cricket for example. There are so many examples of in cricket, MS Dhoni, Sachin, Virendra Sehwag. They had that, that big dreams of becoming a successful cricketer, and they used to travel so many hours in a day to reach their coaching venues and to take coaching for their sport. They gave their heart and soul to it. So give your best to the particular activity what you are enrolling, be it cricket, as I said, let it be, like take the latest example of Neeraj Chopra, javelin. You must read the success story of this athlete. Take the case of even if you're doing engineering or doing medicine. It's not that you just have to become an engineer or medicine, but you have to excel in that, specialize in that. Only then you can be successful in life. Keep learning or upgrading yourself so that you are skilled enough to handle any situation which you face in your life. When you follow the above principles, I assure you, you have the perfect recipe for becoming a good human being, a good family man, a good friend, a good student, a good employee, a good employer, ultimately a good citizen of India. And when you become a good citizen of India, you would definitely be contributing to the growth of India. This is what you can do for your country. I must say here that have faith in your strength and confidence in our capabilities. So let each one of us have our individual identities. However, every citizen must recognize that we are Indians first and last. We fritter away our time on petty issues and pointless personal differences. Our strength is our unity, despite our diversity. It is that unity which gave us our independence. It is that unity that gave us our strength as a nation. This was a dream of our founding fathers. This was a vision of our constitution. We should not move away from this vision and must face the future with courage. However, as Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, laws and constitutions do not by themselves make a country great. It is the enthusiasm, energy, and constant effort of people that make it a great nation. I would like to end my speech with a few sentences from a lovely song, which whenever I hear that particular song, I get goosebumps. So I just sing a few sentences from that movie. हर करम अपना करेंगे है वतन तेरे लिए, दिल दिया है जा भी देंगे है वतन तेरे लिए, दिल दिया है जा भी देंगे है वतन तेरे लिए. जय हिंद. Thank you.
Celebrate the freedom, celebrate the independence, live freely and enjoy this freedom. To share a few words with us on the occasion of Independence Day, let us now welcome Purav Peshwani of Class 10.
Importance of Independence Day. The first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, rightly said, freedom is not a mere matter of political decisions or new constitutions. It is of the mind and the heart. And if the mind narrows itself and is befogged and the heart is full of bitterness and hatred, then freedom is absent. We celebrate Independence Day on such a vast scale in our country. So, we must ask, what is the importance of this celebration? Looking at it from a bird's eye view, we celebrate Independence Day to honor the memory of our freedom fighters, to spark the spirit of patriotism in the youth, and to remind everyone of the struggles on which this great nation was built. On Independence Day, we remember our martyrs and their sacrifices for the nation. It is the day we forget all our cultural differences and unite in the true spirit of diversity and democracy. The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow, Nelson Mandela once said. The future of our country is in our hands and we have the power to chart its course. So, it's our prerogative to serve the nation and make every possible effort to propel it forward. One of the main motives for the celebration of Independence Day is to make the youth of this country aware of its rich history and prepare them for what the future holds. This is also symbolized in our national flag, whose colors represent the various attributes and qualities of the ideal citizen. Saffron signifies courage and sacrifice, white signifies peace and truth, and green signifies faith and chivalry. In conclusion, the atmosphere of patriotism and national pride enhances our dignity as citizens of this historic nation, while reminding us of our imperative role in upholding the values it stands for. This day, the 15th of August, is therefore a beacon of hope for the oppressed, a symbol of equality, liberty and fraternity for the wronged, and a call to action for us, the future of the country. Jai Hind! Thank you.
Thank you, Purav, for those moving words. 15th August is ushered in a bright morning for our tiny tots who wait with bated breaths as they await their turn to participate in today's program. Fancy dress even is an entertainment that should also help the child to learn a lot of things. The theme national symbols is very apt as it embodies the essence of India. Please join me in welcoming the students of our nursery department.
India and its people have many qualities that make us proud, especially the kind-heartedness and friendly nature that you see all across the country. Some of our national emblems speak volumes about it. First and foremost, our national flag, the tricolor represents what our tender hearts convey. Saffron on the top denotes sacrifice, white in the middle, peace, green on the bottom, prosperity. Ashoka Chakra in the middle is desert, 21st spokes. This underlines Emperor Ashoka's lofty ideals for peace and purity. This flag was adopted on July 22nd, 1947. Our national emblem is the four lions spread on the top of the Ashoka pillar. The bottom portion decorated with Dharma Chakra. It has horse on the left, bull on the right. The slogan Truth Around Triumph, translated from Upmanya Satyameva Jayate, is inscribed at the bottom. Now let us take a look at our national symbols one by one. I am proud to be an Indian. Jai Hind! Mango, also called as king of the fruit, is the national fruit of India. It has the sweet fragrance and it is the most favorite fruit around the world. As the national fruit of India, it represents prosperity, abundance and richness in the favor of the country's image. Jai Hind! Which is the national animal of India? Tiger. Tiger is the national animal of India. It is also known as Lord of Jungle and it displays India's rich wildlife. Tiger has strength and power. The Bengal tiger was declared national animal in April 1973. Before this, lion was the national animal of India. Main reason for the change was that tigers can be found across in 16 states of the country. International Tiger Day is celebrated on 29th July every year. Shoot tiger with camera, not with gun. Jai Hind. Save tiger. The national tree. The national tree of India is the banyan tree. It represents eternal life because of its expanding branches. The enormous structure and the deep roots of the tree symbolize some countries believe in unity. The tree is also known as Khalapuriksha. Cements medical benefits and gives shelter to many different kinds of animals and birds. A representation of India is and its people belonging to different religions and castes. Jai Hind! Peacock. Peacock is our national bird, commonly known as Indian peafowl. It was declared our national bird in 1963. Peacocks pass its presence in Indian testamental. Because another important reason to our national bird and across the country. Because symbol of grace and beauty. Jai Hind. Though this has a very significant Indian pumpkin. The name originates from the Greek word pipon, meaning large pumpkin. It grows across all of India. It's very easy to grow and it's not require any tools or growing condition. It grows easily as climates or creepers. Hence, it earned the pride as National Vegetable. Jai Hind. Okay, the national sport of country is stated on the basis of popularity or on the basis of an historical connect from the country. Hockey is designated as a national game because of the pride that it evokes in the hearts of countrymen. It is one of the most Asian games playing to distant Jane. Namaste. Natna Anthem is a solemn patriotic song which is nicknamed by country as its national identity. Janagana Mana was written by Noble Lord Lavi Now Tagore. The song showcases the national heritage of India and exhibits patriotism, pride and national essence. The meaning of our national anthem is pluralism. It talks about the differences of culture, creed, caste and religion and the feeling of unity which drives into every Indian. Jai Hind. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Stay safe, stay united. Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Celebrate the freedom and rejoice in the spirit of independent India. May this Independence Day fulfill your life with happiness and prosperity. Let us now put our hands together and welcome Saranya of class 10 who will share her thoughts with us in Tamil.
அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். என் பெயர் சரண்யா. இந்திய மண்ணின் விடுதலையை காத்த அனைவருக்கும் என் பொன்னான சுதந்திர தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். நம் பள்ளியின் நிர்வாகத்தினர், தலைமை ஆசிரியர், உதவி தலைமை ஆசிரியர், அனைத்து ஆசிரிய பெருமக்கள் மற்றும் என்னுடன் பயிலும் மாணவ மாணவிகளுக்கு எனது முத்தான முதற்கண் வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்திய திருநாடு தன் 75வது சுதந்திர தினத்தை ஆகஸ்ட் 15ஆம் தேதியான இன்று கொண்டாடுகிறது. நாடு முழுக்க பரவி வரும் கொரோனா தொற்றையும் பொருட்படுத்தாமல் இந்தியா தனது சுதந்திர தினத்தை கொண்டாடி வருகிறது என்றால் அதன் முக்கியத்துவத்தை நாம் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். 1947 ஆகஸ்ட் மாதம் 15ஆம் தேதி என்பது ஒவ்வொரு இந்தியரின் வாழ்விலும் நினைவிலும் நிற்கும் தினமாக கருதப்படுகிறது. அந்நாள் நம்முடைய புதிய தேசத்தின் உதய நாள் மற்றும் ஒரு புதிய தொடக்கத்தின் தொடக்க நாள் என்று சொன்னால் அது மிகையாகாது. ஏனென்றால் இறையாண்மை கொண்ட நாடாக திகழும் நமது இந்தியாவின் சுதந்திரம் நூற்றுக்கணக்கான ஆன்மாக்கள் மற்றும் ஆயிரக்கணக்கான புரட்சியாளர்கள் மற்றும் தலைவர்களின் வெற்றி என்று பெருமையுடன் தலை நிமிர்ந்து சொல்லலாம். நமது தாய்நாடான இந்தியா சுதந்திரம் அடைந்து சுமார் அரை நூற்றாண்டுகளையும் கடந்து சுதந்திரமாக நமது தாய் மண்ணில் நாம் சுதந்திர காற்றை சுவாசித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம் என்றால் அதற்கு முதல் காரணம் நமது தேசிய தலைவர்களும் போராட்ட வீரர்களுமே. 200 ஆண்டுகளாக நமது நாட்டிலேயே நாம் அந்நிய தேசத்தவர்களிடம் அடிமைகளாக இருந்தபோது அவர்களை தைரியத்துடனும் துணிச்சலுடனும் பலரும் வீர் கொண்டு எதிர்த்து பல புரட்சிகளையும் கிளர்ச்சிகளையும் போர்களையும் நடத்தி பல வெற்றிகளையும் கண்டுள்ளனர். சுதந்திரம் என்ற ஒன்றை மட்டுமே கருத்தில் கொண்டு தமது இன்னுயிரையும் துறந்த மகான்களின் தியாக உள்ளங்களையும் அவர்கள் போராடி பெற்று தந்த சுதந்திரத்தையும் நாம் இன்று களிப்புற கொண்டாடுகிறோம். என்றென்றைக்கும் கொண்டாடுவோம். நமது சுதந்திரத்திற்காக போராடிய பல தலைவர்களும் புரட்சியாளர்களும் தள்ளாடும் வயதை கடந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் வேளையில் சுதந்திரத்தை பற்றியும் அதன் வரலாற்றை பற்றியும் இந்திய நாட்டின் மக்களாகிய நாம் அனைவரும் தெரிந்து கொள்வது அவசியம். ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டும் ஆகஸ்ட் 15ஆம் தேதி நாடு முழுவதும் சுதந்திர தின விழா கோலாகலமாக கொண்டாடப்பட்டு வருகிறது. பள்ளிகளிலும் கல்லூரிகளிலும் தேசிய கொடி ஏற்றப்பட்டு
மாணவர்களுக்கு இனிப்புகள் வழங்கப்படும். டெல்லியில் கோலாகலமாக கொண்டாடப்படும் இத்தினத்தில் நாட்டின் பிரதமர் செங்கோட்டையில் தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து மக்களுக்கு வாழ்த்துக்கள் தெரிவித்து உரையாற்றுவார். இவ்விழாவில் முப்படை அணிவகுப்பு, நடனம், நாட்டியம் என பல்வேறு வண்ணமயமான நிகழ்ச்சிகளும் இடம்பெறும். ஒவ்வொரு இந்திய குடிமகனுக்கும் மிக முக்கியமான நாள் என்பதால் அனைவரும் தங்களது வாழ்த்துக்களை இந்நாளில் பகிர்ந்து கொள்வார்கள். போராடி பெற்ற சுதந்திரத்தை பேணி காத்து சாதி, மதம், மொழி, இனம், பேதம் கலைந்து நாம் அனைவரும் இந்தியர்கள் என்ற ஒற்றுமை உணர்வுடன் வாழ்வோம். ஒன்றுபட்டால் உண்டு வாழ்வு. மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும், வாக்கினிலே இனிமை வேண்டும், கனவு மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும், கைவசமாவது வர வேண்டும் என்று வேண்டும் வேண்டும் என்று பாரதி கண்ட கனவுகளை இச்சுதந்திர தின நன்னாளில் நாம் நனைவாக்குவோம் என்ற உறுதிமொழியை நாம் அனைவரும் ஏற்போம். தேசபக்தியுடன் சுதந்திர தினத்தை மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் கொண்டாடி தேசப்பற்றை வளர்ப்போம். வாழ்க தமிழ், வளர்க பாரதம். ஜெய்ஹிந்த். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Saranya, your words have stirred in us a deep appreciation for our freedom fighters. Thank you. Music, being identical with heaven, isn't a thing of momentary thrills or even hourly ones. It's a condition of eternity. Music has been a part of our culture and history since the dawn of time. Patriotic songs are eternal. They have an innate power to stir one's deepest emotions. To do just this, we have students from our primary department.
விடியாத இரவென்று எதுவுமில்லை, முடியாத துயரென்று எதுவுமில்லை, வடியாத வெள்ளமென்று எதுவுமில்லை, வாடாத வாழ்க்கை என்று எதுவுமில்லை. அச்சம் இல்லை, ஏழ்மை எண்ணம் இல்லை, நம் காலம் இங்கே கூடி போச்சு, கண்ணீர் மிச்சமில்லையே. அச்சம் இல்லை, ஏழ்மை எண்ணம் இல்லை, நம் காலம் இங்கே கூடி போச்சு, கண்ணீர் மிச்சமில்லையே. காலம் மாறி போச்சு, நம் கண்ணீர் மாறி போச்சு, நாளை நல்ல நாளே என்று நம்பிக்கை உண்டாச்சு. காலம் மாறி போச்சு, நம் கண்ணீர் மாறி போச்சு, நாளை நல்ல நாளே என்று நம்பிக்கை உண்டாச்சு. அச்சம் இல்லை, ஏழ்மை எண்ணம் இல்லை, நம் காலம் இங்கே கூடி போச்சு, கண்ணீர் மிச்சமில்லையே.
What a mesmerizing performance! Today we celebrate the land of the free and the home of the brave and the day of the monumental. We welcome Isha Bhanushali of class 9 to speak about the journey to independence in Hindi.
आदरणीय मुख्य अतिथि महोदय, प्रधान अध्यापिका जी, सम्मानीय सभी शिक्षक, अभिभावक, मेरे प्रिय दोस्तों को मेरा सादर प्रणाम। आज हम सभी एक स्वतंत्र भारत में जन्म लेने को अपना विशेष अधिकार को स्वीकार करने और अपने देश का 75वां स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाने के लिए यहाँ हैं। हमें 1947 से पहले पैदा हुए लोगों से पूछने की जरूरत है कि औपनिवेशिक शासन के तहत गुलाम होने की पीड़ा क्या होती थी। उन दिनों प्रत्येक भारतीय के लिए उन शक्तिशाली दिग्गजों अंग्रेजों के खिलाफ लड़ना वास्तव में एक कठिन कार्य था। उन कठिन समय और संघर्षों को हमारी यादों से मिटने नहीं देना चाहिए। एक स्वतंत्र राष्ट्र होने का विचार, जहां संप्रभु शक्ति हमारा भविष्य निर्धारण करने के लिए हमारे पास है, हमारे कंधों पर एक बड़ी जिम्मेदारी रखती है। इसकी खूबसूरत कहानी का महत्व यह है कि इस देश ने अपने द्वारा चुने गए लोकतांत्रिक मार्ग के लिए दुनिया से सम्मान प्राप्त किया है। हर दूसरे भारतीय को एक बेहतर भविष्य के लिए आत्मविश्वास और आशा के पथ पर निर्धारित किया गया है। लोकतंत्र हमें इस देश के गौरवान्वित नागरिकों के रूप में स्वतंत्र रूप से जीने का अधिकार देता है। आज हम सब यहाँ अपने स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों की दूरदृष्टि और बलिदान के कारण एक में रहने का सौभाग्य प्राप्त कर पा रहे हैं। अंत में हम यह नहीं कह सकते कि 15 अगस्त केवल स्वतंत्रता के बारे में है। यह दिन भावनाओं का ढेर है। यह हमें गुलाम होने के दर्द की याद दिलाता है, एकता में शक्ति की। यह बलिदान को परिभाषित करता है। यह हमें एक उदाहरण देता है कि कुछ युद्ध अहिंसा और सभी चीजों से जीता जा सकता है। यह आज की आजादी को महत्व देता है और समझौता है। इस देश के गौरवान्वित नागरिकों के रूप में यह हमारी जिम्मेदारी है कि हम इस देश के विकास और विकास के लिए अपने कर्तव्यों और प्रगति को एक साथ ईमानदारी से करें। अपने पूर्वजों को बलिदान में ध्यान में रखते हुए हमें हमारे देश के लिए एक बेहतर भविष्य बनाने की शपथ लेनी चाहिए। मुझे इस पवित्र दिन पर मेरे विचारों को रखने का अवसर देने के लिए आप सभी को मेरा धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Thank you, Isha. Let us celebrate the glory of free India and uphold the pride and honor of being an Indian. We now have Samarth Kopikar of Class 8 who will give words to his sentiments on this glorious day in Sanskrit.
सुप्रभातम। माननीय अध्यक्ष राजालाल निचानी महोदय, सचिव दानिश कुमार छाबरिया महोदय, कोषाध्यक्ष श्रीचंद छाबरिया महोदय, प्रांशुपाल विक्टोरिया महोदया, उपप्रांशुपाल पद्मा महोदया, अध्यापक अध्यापिकाः, मातापितरौ, मम प्रिय बान्धवाः च, सर्वेभ्यः स्वतन्त्रदिवसस्य शुभाशयाः। अहं समर्थ कोपिकर। अद्य अस्माकं राष्ट्रीय उत्सवस्य दिवसे वयं सर्वे भारतीयाः गर्वम् अनुभवामः। 1947 वर्षस्य अगस्त मासस्य 15 दिनाङ्के भारतगणराज्यं ब्रिटिश साम्राज्यात् स्वतन्त्रम् अभवत्। अथ एव एतस्य ओजस्वी दिवसस्य स्मरणार्थं राष्ट्रीय अवकाशदिनम् इति विद्यते। अस्मिन् दिवसे सर्वासु शिक्षा संस्थासु ध्वज उत्तोलनं भवति। विविधाः कार्यक्रमाः आयोज्यन्ते, राष्ट्रगानं गीयते, मिष्टान्नादीनां वितरणं च क्रियते। वयं सर्वे मिलित्वा भारतस्य प्रगतेः कृते परिश्रमं कुर्मः, यतः अस्माकं देशस्य भविष्यं प्रबलीभवेत्। जाति धर्म मतभेदं त्यक्त्वा भारतवर्षं पूज्यं मत्वा भगवद्भावं हृदये धृत्वा भारतसेवायाम् अनुरक्ताः वयं हि सर्वे भारतभक्ताः पृथ्वीं स्वर्गं जेतुं शक्ताः। धन्यवादः। जय हिंद। वंदे मातरम।
Thank you, Samarth. Courage, sacrifice, talent, hard work, determination, commitment, toughness and guts. This is what every athlete is made of. Indians have proudly witnessed the successful campaign of our athletes on the biggest platform in the world of sports, the Olympics. Tokyo Olympics is a testimony of the sporting prowess of Team India. Time and again, they have proved their mantle and brought laurels to our great nation. Arunachalam PV of Class 5 is here with us to serenade our candidates and remind us all that our sports person stands shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world.
நாட்டின் 75ஆம் ஆண்டு சுதந்திர தின விழாவை கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கும் இவ்வேளையில் தேசப்பற்றும் தெய்வீக பற்றும் கொண்ட பள்ளி நிர்வாகத்திற்கும் பள்ளி முதல்வர் அவர்களுக்கும் உதவி தலைமை ஆசிரியர் அவர்களுக்கும் தொடக்க பள்ளி ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர் அம்மா அவர்களுக்கும் அனைத்து ஆசிரியர்களுக்கும் என்னுடன் பயிலும் மாணவ மாணவிகளுக்கும் என் இனிய சுதந்திர தின வாழ்த்துக்கள். ஒவ்வொரு கனவுகளையும் தூக்கத்தோடு முடித்து விடாமல் போர்க்களத்தில் கொட்டும் வீர முரசாய் பல சாதனைகளாய் சரித்திரம் படைத்திட்டு டோக்கியோ ஒலிம்பிக் போட்டியில் வெற்றி வாகை சூடிய அனைத்து இந்திய வீராங்கனைகளுக்கு என் பள்ளியின் சார்பில் வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். ஆயிரம் ஆயிரம் ஆண்டுகளாய் அந்நியனின் அடிமை விலங்கில் சிக்கித் தவித்து உதிரத்தையும் தியாகத்தையும் பொழிந்து சுதந்திர காற்றை சுகமாய் சுவாசித்த நாம் இன்று முகக்கவசத்துடன் முகமுடி அணிந்து தனிமைப்பட்டு தத்தளித்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றோம். இந்த நிலைமை எப்பொழுது மாறும்? ஆசையாய் பள்ளிக்கு சென்றிட, பாசமாய் ஆசானிடம் படித்திட, நேசமாய் நட்புகளுடன் சேர்ந்திட புதியதோர் உலகம் செய்வோம்.
Thank you, Arunachalam. Your words have invigorated us and motivated us to strive for our dreams. We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, and we dance for fear. But today, we dance for our glorious nation. The heartbeats have gone up and everyone is eager to sink into the depth of patriotic music. Well, here you are. Today, we have students of classes 11 and 12 dancing to foot-tapping songs, ready to awake the patriot in you. That was indeed a lovely performance. How captivating! The poetry of footsteps, a blend of grace and power.
ये नहीं जिन बेटियों के हौसले बंदेशों के डर से, देखो बाहें खोले गले मिलती हैं वो आज आसमान।
हो सकते मैं जावा मेरी दिल जानियां, मैं शीश झुकावा मेरी दिल जानियां, तेरे नाम जो कर जावा तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, जीती रहो जीतती रहो।
अब ना झुकना है, अब ना कोई सितम सहना है, बस देश के लिए खड़े होकर देश के लिए लड़ना है।
तलवारों पे तलवार दिए, अंगारों में जिस्म जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है। मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द से महफूज रहे, तेरी आन सदा चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे। मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू, तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। ओ हीर मेरी तू हंसती रहे, तेरी आंख घड़ी भर नम ना हो, मैं मरता था जिस मुखड़े पे कभी उसका उजाला कम ना हो। मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी, जिससे जुनू तक रह जाना हर कतरा मोल रहा। अल्लाह दिल से बन के कदम जब सुनिया बन के मौत नू बट्टा मारे में घर घर डूब जाए सारे।
Each time a woman stands up for herself, without knowing it possibly, without claiming it, she stands up for all women.
Vote of thanks. Honorable Chief Guest, Chairman Sir, Principal, Vice Principal, all teachers, staff members and friends, very good morning to you all. I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this year's Independence Day celebration. I feel proud to propose this vote of thanks. We are all grateful to all freedom fighters who sacrificed everything for the independence of our country. We are extremely grateful to our chief guest for giving his valuable time to us and sharing his thoughts with us. Next, I would like to express our deep sense of thankfulness to our chairman, Sir, Shri Rajalal Nichani, for having graced us with his presence and sharing his valuable words with us. I would be remiss in my duties if I do not thank our principal, vice principal, teaching and non-teaching staff for taking initiative in arranging this program. Further, I would like to thank our students for their enthusiastic participation in today's program. Once again, I thank you one and all and take your leave with a grateful heart.
We live in a great country with freedom like no other. To honor India and in respect for all who have served this great country to defend this freedom, you are invited to stand and sing our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता